Hello everybody, Ministorm here, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the last episode, we headed out to the Lost Temple of Dirthaman, fought all of the undead and demons that were there, found the boss, fought the boss, killed the boss, got all the loot, and we are now back at Skyhold. So we're going to be moving on to the next thing on the list, which we need to decide what it is we're going to be doing next. Inner Circle, Unfinished Business. Cassandra wants a target eliminated in the Emerald Graves. So the Emerald Graves, we haven't been there yet. Alright, what was this? Emerald Graves. Griffius. Cullen, no, Samson, well, please. Okay, so we got a couple of things to do in the Emerald Graves. Oh, the Cradle of Sulevin. I remember this. Horrible wilds. Nature long ago reclaimed the Cradle of Sulevin. Said an ancient treasure unfolded here, and that a legendary elven sword lies within. Maybe we should do this, because that was part of what we were doing at Emprise de Lyon, yes? And I'm not even sure where this is. There it is. Yes, let's go there. I'm going to bring Varric, I'm going to bring Cassandra and Bull. Standard party. Confirm. Bring us a warrior to smash through any walls we need, and bringing us a rogue in case we have any locks we need to pick. I'm the mage in case we're running any magic barriers. So, we got everything covered. Alright, here we are.
This is where the Sulevin blade was lost.
Good spot for it. I wouldn't look here for anything.
Alright. Got Varric a new set of armor, which looks pretty nice. It's also some of the heaviest armor we have, even though he's wearing only medium armor. I think it was from one of the new recipes we found, I think in that temple we were in, if I remember correctly. Collect the shattered pieces of the sword. Okay, so it looks like everything's down on this level. Alright, so we don't necessarily want to go upstairs just yet. Maybe there's something we'll have to do there. Ooh.
There's an altar.
Alright, let's mess with it and see what happens.
You sound very thrilled there, Bull. Giant spider. Alright, let's mess with the altar. Let's see what it does. Requires veil fire, because of course it does. All these old elven structures require veil fire. What do we have over here? Loot bags? Well, I'll have to find a brazier and see if I can get some veil fire. And most likely... Oh. Will be something near the entrance, almost certainly. Giant pile of gold. I'll take it. More giant piles of gold. Still haven't found anywhere where I can get some veil fire. There we are. Sanctuary of the Dead. No, we're not going to go down there just yet. Alright, this. Revenant. That's... I was thinking this could be worse than arcane horror, but not quite, actually.
It's only part of the sword. The elves broke it after all. There must be more altars.
Alright, so that's the hilt. Alright, more revenants. Oh, I missed that one. Alright, grab the loot. What do we got? Ring velvet. Let's get my veil fire torch back. The guard. Alright.
I've got to ask, what's with Kunari and their swords?
That's just the warriors. Ben Hasrath used whatever tools right for the job. Besides, didn't you name your crossbow after a woman?
Point taken.
Alright, what have we here? Ooh. Those revenants are night enchanters. Using spirit blades. Alright. Ancient elven pommel. Not sure I need to light these, but I'll do it anyway if I can. Alright, so it's downstairs. Alright, so we got the pommel. I'm guessing whatever we're going to have to do to reassemble the sword is going to be upstairs. what do we have? Light those. Alright, lit all the braziers, and there's a shambling undead, so let's kill it. I didn't target that right at all. Some ring velvet. Alright, here we are. Are. I can fire off my big attack, but I'm going to hold off until we run into something really nasty. Alright, Revenant is down. Come on, loot. Loot the loot. Grab the loot. There we go. And there's the blade.
Final piece of the sword. Perhaps Dagna can find a way to restore it.
Bring the pieces of the sword to someone who can repair it. Dagna? Okay. Let me just make sure there isn't anything else of interest here. Because there is an upstairs area here for some reason. Maybe it's just for more loot? Nothing too special. Alright, well let's just see if we can get back to Skyhold. Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to manually walk out of here first. Alright, back to Skyhold, and then we're gonna need to go talk to Dagna. Dagna is in the Undercroft, where the weapons and armor are crafted. There she is.
You were there. I have to know what it was like. The colors, the smells, the magic. I'm sorry, it's just so exciting. You went into the Fade. If you have time, Inquisitor, do tell.
Let's see. Well, I guess we could talk to her about some of the things you asked about the Fade.
You seemed excited that I fell into the Fade at Adamant.
Excited? Spring gets me excited. This is a wonder. It's probably hard to relate, but dwarves don't dream. So I can't even guess what it's like. I can't even understand what dreams are. But you were there. And came back. Can I take a sample?
A sample?
Oh, that sounded sinister. I meant, can I cut a little piece off of you and do things to it? That didn't sound better, did it?
Well, I'll prepare a full report.
You'll have a full report of everything I saw. Will that do?
It's a start. I'm sorry, it's just... This is exciting. It all is. Your people cleaned you up after your fall. I wonder if anything is left. So much to think about.
The Arcanist and the Fade operation available.
How are you?
I guess we could talk to her about some other stuff. I guess we haven't done this yet. Alright, a Grey Warden helped you? Yes, we did.
You mentioned a Grey Warden who helped you start your studies?
Not any Grey Warden. The Grey Warden. The hero of Ferelden is a hero in Orzammar, too. It's incredible that someone like the hero of Ferelden would stop to help the little people. Literally.
Let's see. You must have learned a lot.
Your years of study have paid off.
Oh yes, the mages said I brought a valuable perspective. I've even presented my work to the College of Enchanters. I wanted an exchange. The Surface could learn about lyrium smithing, and Orzammar would gain knowledge of magic. But now there's no college. And so far as the Shaper is concerned, I'm castless. So you're getting my best work, Inquisitor. Let's make some great stuff.
Alright, the Warden sounds special.
The Warden affected you in a special way.
Talk to anyone, they'll say the same. It was a dark time. There was one light. She saved us. She saved me.
You gave up your home?
You gave up so much. Left your home? Was it really that amazing?
Yes. I left my home and my family, but I just knew I could be more than a smith. I wish my people weren't stuck in the past, and I regret that my father couldn't imagine another life for me. But I don't regret what I did.
Okay.
All right, rein it in. You have work to do.
Right, sorry. I get carried away when I think of it. Ready when you need me. Mind your step for things, Inquisitor.
Let's see. You noticed the anchor.
You seemed impressed by the anchor. What does it look like to you?
I heard what everyone says what you heard Coryphia say. That's a long chain of who said what's. To me, it says key. But keys do a lot of things. Open, lock, switch. Some open one thing, some open everything. It sounds like Coryphius made it to open. But it looks like you can use it to close. It may be that simple. It sure is pretty. Wish I could see through it.
Let's see. I found a sword in a ruin.
You found a sword in an elven ruin. Can you do something with it?
That broken thing? You can't stitch a sword. Metal doesn't heal. What if it did, though? That would be amazing.
Dagna? The sword?
Sorry. It's quality, right? I could use the pieces to make a plan for a new sword. One that's less broken. It's like the pieces are inspiration. That's just perfect for you.
Alright. Acquired Sulevin blade. Is that an actual item I now have? Indeed it is. 307 damage. But my crafted great axe is better. Okay. But now we also have a new operation at the war table for Dagna. So I guess we'll go ahead and head over there and do that and get it rolling. Oh, looks like I have a new perk. Let's see. More healing. Increases the maximum number of potions the party can carry by 4. That sounds pretty good. Alright, is this an Orlais? Doesn't seem so. Ferelden? The Arcanist and the Fade. There we are. Report an Arcanist Dagna's hand. An official request made officially. The Inquisitor has suffered exposure to the tears of the veil and the energy of the Fade. To properly help her endure these forces, I need to understand them. I need samples. I need remnants. I need to see. If it pleases, I request the resources for a grand experiment to peer through the veil, or as far as I can. It's an expensive investment, I know, but it's necessary, and it's only fair. I need to see. I wrote that twice. It's important to me. Sketch below flowers and fire. Let's see. Cullen says, I'll have the battlefield scoured for samples. That's as close as I would dare with her. Liliana says, she'll have what she needs. I expect it will be difficult to keep it from her. And Josephine says, remnants are easy enough. I shall pull the powers we have established in your wake. Let's send Liliana to do that.
Let's see what we have.
Alright, there's nothing else here for us to do other than unlock the Disaster in the Deep Roads DLC, which we're not going to do that just yet. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to head to the Emerald Graves next. So we might as well just go ahead and fast travel straight from here. Alright, League Scout Harding made contact with Fairbanks and his men in the Emerald Graves and had a run-in with the rebel freemen of the Dales. He is violent, as we've been led to believe. As for Fairbanks, Harding was unable to coax much from him. He will only share what he knows with the Herald of Andraste, it seems. Fairbanks is holding his information close to his chest. I wonder if it might relate to something bigger than just a freeman of the Dales. If there's a chance at all, then we must learn all we can from him. Harding has set up an outpost in the Emerald Graves. Be careful, Inquisitor. The Forest of the Graves is treacherous and home to enemies both new and ancient. Let's go! And actually, this is another one of the zones that I've actually never been to because I always kind of ignore it when I play on my own. So, this will be interesting. Again, we're going to use Varric, Cassandra, because she has a quest here, and Bull as the standard party.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Hope you've got your comfortable boots on. The scouts have seen a number of Fade rifts all over the forest. We've located this mysterious Fairbanks. He won't share his information with anyone but you. He and his men are camped out at Watcher's Reach, on the path ahead. From what we can tell, they're refugees from the war. Peasants, mostly.
Tell me about Fairbanks.
Tell me everything you know about Fairbanks.
We don't know much about him. He appeared after the Civil War started, helping people fleeing from the destruction. Fairbanks is likely not his real name.
And anything about the area?
Do you know anything else about the region?
They call this place the Emerald Graves. Legend says that a tree grows here for every elven knight of Halam Sharal who perished in its defense. Makes you sad, doesn't it?
And it probably means that the veil is very thin here, which means possessed things. Yes, truly.
What was done to the elves here was unforgivable.
Never again. At least I hope not.
Alright.
Thank you for the information. I'll head out.
One other thing. You've tangled with the Freemen of the Dales before. They have a presence here. Watch your back, Inquisitor.
Alright, investigate Elven Ruins, operation available. We have a landmark we can claim right away. Knight's Guardian, traveling through the Emerald Graves in the Dales. One will see dozens of carven stone wolves. We saw a lot of those in the Exalted Plains as well. The Dalish called these the Knight's Guardians. In the days of Elven Halamsharal, wolf companions walked alongside Emerald Knights, never leaving the side of their chosen knight. Wolf and elf would fight together, eat together, and when the night slept, wolves would guard them. The statues were erected in memory of their unbreakable bond. Alright. It's from Brother Jenna TV. Requisition officer, you're going to give us a requisition.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Alright, we'll do that if we need to. We probably don't. Alright, so here's our camp. And go to the Watcher's Reach camp. Might as well head there. It's right down the road. Looks like we have some hostiles on the road. Hi, guys.
Here to help Fairbanks? He's a dead man.
You were saying?
More freemen?
We want to do something about that.
Alright, we'll see what we can do. Discovered Watcher's Canyon.
Fairbanks is expecting you as a can.
Alright, so I guess that's the camp. Or is this the... No, that's one of our camps. One of our potential camps. Deep mushrooms. We have a lot of those. There is a landmark here somewhere. Before we talk to Fairbanks. There we are. The Watcher. I don't know who first called this place Watcher's Canyon. I know it's named for the strange hooded figure overlooking the ravine. No one knows who he is. People in these parts always refer to him as the Watcher. He must have had an elven name. Perhaps he was one of their gods. None of the elves here can tell me. I don't think they even know anymore. And this cave, Watcher's Reach, well, he's reaching down into it, isn't he? Maybe with him guarding us, we'll survive this war. From Fairbanks' journal. Oh, that's carving right there. Oop. Yep, looks like we can hold 4 more potions. That's nice. Alright, Fairbanks.
Inquisitor, please listen. You have encountered the freemen. Aggressive bastards, no? They've killed a dozen of my people. We've tried to fight, but we cannot match their strength. You can. Why should you care about this, you ask? Because the free men are colluding with your enemy.
My enemy?
Which enemy do you mean?
The rogue templars. I've seen them through the woods, heading for the Freemen bases, leaving with crates. Destroy the Freemen, and they'll lead you straight to the red templars. This I promise.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll look into this, Fairbanks.
All my information about the Freemen is right here, in our camp. Help us, and everything I know about the Dales, about these woods, I will share with the Inquisition.
All right. See, we got some quest markers. Examine Fairbanks documents. What do we got? A torn page. Needed more elf fruit, so I went with him to the grove by that strange rock on the road that looks like a grumpy old woman smoking a pipe. Freemen were there. They didn't see us at first, but Greer stepped on a twig. I didn't think that happened in real life, only in stories. That damned twig. I barely got away. Didn't like having to tell Fairbanks we lost the herbalist. Shit, there's time. They're going to kill us all one by one. What do we got? Okay, Fallen Sister, go to the Viridium Mine. I'm sorry to tell you the lives we have lost. Gertrude, Chauvin, Devon, Jacques were all taken by Sister Cousteau's men while hunting. They are dead. I pray the Maker have mercy on their souls. The Freemen are preparing for something, stocking up on supplies and men. Patrols range further each day. Be careful where you go. When you forage, keep close by. To prevent more deaths, we must look out for each other. Our soldiers among us have volunteered to guard and patrol Walker's Reach, so the rest of you stay safe. Alright. We have another landmark. Getting that. Wolf Falls, even with the countless gallons of water rushing down it over centuries, the wolf statue remains intact. Magic, perhaps? Ah, yes, the wolf statue. We have a quest marker here. Take. Ah, one of these find the location in the picture quests. I can energize a veil fire here? Alright, but we are at the end of the episode. We've taken our first steps into the Emerald Graves. We will continue exploring this region probably for the next several episodes. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.